Hi, it's Max and welcome back to the Joyride YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to lube up your chain, or first of all, clean your chain and then lube up the chain. So let's get to it. So first of all, now you need to know the different types of lubes you can use on your mountain bike, and it all depends on where you live in the world. So if you live in England like we do, you probably want to use something called wet lube, but you can also get dry lube, and dry lube is mainly for a dry country like in Africa, or somewhere that doesn't experience a lot of rain obviously, and wet lube just basically means England, basically. You can pick wet lube or dry lube up at your local bike store, and they should have it. It's like one of the main things you need to make sure the chain and the shifting run smoothly. So let me show you how to use this thing. For this first stage, you're going to need an oily cloth like so. Basically, you just want to put that on the chain like this, hold it around there, and just pedal the pedal round. I'm just going to put the camera down and do it for you. So after you've done cleaning the chain while wiping it down with a cloth, you may want to use then something like this. This is basically to get all the grease off and to get the dirt. You see these little bristles in there? They basically get all the bits of dirt out of in between the chain. At the moment it's dry outside. I haven't been doing very muddy riding recently because I am injured. So I won't need to do that today, but you might want to put some degreaser on, spray some degreaser in there, and then just cycle the bike round with that clamped down onto it. And that'll do the chain. So now you want to apply this wet lube, so remove the lid first, and you just basically want to apply it to the chain just at the top while cycling it around. At the same time you want to start shifting. You start shifting up. While shifting up you want to And there you go. That is how easy it is to apply lube to your chain on your mountain bike. Remember, there's a couple stages. The first stage, obviously, was to clean it down with a cloth, an oily cloth. And that's probably the most important stage. Make sure you get all the muck off. If there is more muck, then you use one of those bristle things to get inside the chain. Apply the lube. You want to make sure you're pedaling your bike round and change gears if you can. So if you do have a bike stand like this one, just make sure you can pedal it round so it moves around while I'm pedaling it. Make sure you can pedal it around. You just apply the oil whilst you're pedaling it around with the other hand. And if you can't keep pedaling around, you want to obviously go out for a little ride. Make sure you crank the gears all the way to the hardest gear and all the way to the lightest gear, just so you get a range of motion, so you're really spreading the lube out through the cassette and all over the chain. And that's it. You're ready for your next ride. Just make sure you don't put too much of this on, only a little bit on the chain. I would recommend about 5 seconds, if that, on the chain of constant squirting of this just onto the chain like this. And I'd put about 3 or 4 drops onto the cassette maybe. Hi, it's Max of the Future here. I'm just popping in here to show you the stages again in case you missed them. Obviously, stage 1 is to wipe down the chain with an oily cloth. Step 2 is to use a chain scrubber. If you don't have one, that's fine. Just make sure you give it a good thorough scrub down with a cloth. Then obviously, stage 3, apply the lube to the chain and cassette evenly, shifting the gears up and down. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to apply lube to your chain. If you got any other further questions, please leave them in the comments below. I've been Max, this has been the Joyride YouTube channel. Peace out guys.